Welcome to our comprehensive exploration of voter suppression, examining its implications from both global and Indian perspectives. Democracy, derived from the Greek word demokratia, meaning rule by the people, empowers citizens to govern and elect their representatives. However, this cherished system faces challenges worldwide. Voter suppression manifests in various forms globally, including voter purging and caging. These practices undermine democratic process by disenfranchising eligible voters. Recent examples from democracies around the world highlight the severity of this issue, with reports of targeted voter suppression tactics and electoral irregularities casting doubt on the fairness of elections.
Purging of the voter rolls.
Election purging.
Election purging.
Voter purge.
Purges people from its voter roll.
125,000 voters
Purged from voter lists.
Turning our attention to India, the world's largest democracy, we find similar challenges. Despite significant progress in expanding electoral participation, voter suppression remains a concern. Instances of discrepancies in voter lists, targeted voter purging, and disenfranchisement have raised questions about the integrity of India's electoral system. It is crucial to address these issues to ensure the full exercise of democratic rights for all the citizens. Several factors contribute to voter suppression, including inadequate voter registration processes, partisan manipulation of electoral laws, and socio-economic barriers to political participation. Understanding these underlying factors is essential for developing effective strategies to combat voter suppression and safeguard democratic principles. Despite these challenges, Indian citizens possess certain rights and responsibilities crucial for upholding the democratic process. Ensuring access to accurate voter information, promoting voter education initiatives, and advocating for electoral reforms are essential steps in protecting Indian voter rights and strengthening democracy.
On the site, you can look up your name by your voter ID, which in ECI jargon is called EPIC, or Elector's Photo Identification Card, by your mobile phone number, or by your personal details such as name, date of birth, or more.
Let's understand this better with an example from a video made by Vox. However, this example is based on the situations in USA, but still it gives a great perspective of what happens or what could happen in our own country.
But what exactly is a voter purge, and how scared should we be? Voter purges happen when state election officials attempt to clean up the list of eligible voters to filter out anyone who is ineligible, the deceased, or people with disqualifying criminal convictions, or anyone who might have a duplicate registration because of a change of address. The problem is, when purges are done wrong, they can get rid of legitimate voters from the roll without them knowing, or when it's too close to an election to allow them to vote. Some states, like Georgia, purge voters by applying exact match standards, where each number and letter in voter registration paperwork, down to hyphens and middle initials, must exactly match the information on your government documents. Take John Paul Doe, for example. He's got a name with a hyphen in it, and this is how it's written on official documents like his driver's license. If his voter registration form is missing that hyphen, that can get John Paul kicked off the list of registered voters and unable to cast a ballot. Purged. Other states have found a loophole with use it or lose it laws. If a registered voter skips an election, they get a mailer from local election officials to confirm their information. If they don't mail it back and then miss 2 more elections, the state can take them off of the list of registered voters. Purged.
The story that we just saw in the Vox video underscores the importance of vigilance and proactive engagement in protecting voter rights in India.
Of the Lok Sabha elections. In the case of Phase 1, the last date for nominations was March 27. The last date for nominations for Phase 2 was on April 4. And for Phases 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, the last dates for nominations are April 19, April 25, May 3, May 6 and May 14 respectively.
However, these are just the scratch of the surface of voter fraud and malpractices. Additionally, factors such as migration, relocation, or changes in residential addresses can further complicate voter registration and lead to disenfranchisement. By verifying voter registration status, updating information as needed, and actively participating in the electoral process, individuals like us can ensure that our voices are heard and our votes count. In a democracy, every vote matters. Let's follow the previous example and take charge of our civic responsibility to safeguard democracy. To safeguard against voter disenfranchisement, citizens can take proactive measures such as verifying voter registration, regularly check voter registration status online or at designated centers to ensure accuracy and completeness of voter information. Updating information, notify the Election Commission of any changes in residential addresses or personal details to ensure accurate voter registration. Exercising right to vote. Actively participate in elections by casting votes at designated polling stations during election periods. Addressing voter suppression requires a multifaceted approach, encompassing legislative reforms, electoral administration improvements, and grassroots advocacy efforts. Implementing these strategies can help dismantle barriers to political participation and promote inclusivity and fairness in the electoral process. Thank you for joining us on the journey to understand voter suppression from a global and Indian perspective. By acknowledging the challenges we face and committing to meaningful action, we can work towards a future where every voice is heard and every vote counts. And yes, if you liked the video, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Till then, be a proud voter and cast your vote.